Hey guys, I'm gonna do a video on Earth Angels diets. This is something that basically all this is really fascinating and interesting, but the diet is definitely interesting because apparently, and we don't really know this for sure yet, but apparently, once you're fully ascended to the fifth dimension from the third, you will only need water and sunlight for your energy, and you won't even need food. And to be honest, once you go through, I've, Earth Angels are politically awake from a very young age. I was no different. And once you find out that everything you were taught was pretty much lies, and you learn about how, corrupt and evil everything is, um, everything has a place, and all will be settled. But back then, once you learn all that stuff, nothing even surprises you anymore. Especially after, conspiracy theory after conspiracy theory just continues to come true over and over again. And then after I have my spiritual awakening and everything makes sense now, and finding out who I am and what I am, nothing will even surprise me anymore. Um, I mean, you know, it's everything I've heard has came true. I didn't even like about the fifth, everyone's gonna vibrate at a higher frequency, get to the fifth dimension. There's gonna be beings put here on Earth. I heard that, never even really looked into it until I had a spiritual awakening. But the point is, nothing can really even surprise me anymore. Especially after going through the spiritual awakening, finding out who I am and what I am in the fifth dimension, and because it's already happened to me. Um, it's different reading about it, but when it's actually already happened to you, I wouldn't even be. It sounds crazy. Like you're telling me that you know we're all gonna get to the fifth dimension, and once you're all the way fully ascended to the fifth dimension, you will only need sunlight and water. It sounds absolutely crazy, but um, I don't even eat meat anymore. Before I just found out what was happening to me not too long ago, but generally when you go through um, when you start to ascend to the fifth dimension, you have like some ascending illnesses, ascension sickness they can call it sometimes, but your body's expelling negative energies, and it's basically just like cleaning out a fridge or something like that. Your body's becoming lighter and freer, just getting rid of all that nasty negative energy. You can get rashes, you can get like bumps on your face, or rashes wherever on your hands, um, and things like that. But once you when that's happening, you're obviously eating less to lose weight. But after it all too, you eat much less. I started only eating once a day, and then I was eating like, and eating once a day, that's not eating like hamburgers and like one huge meal. It's one small light meal. And then and that was before I even knew what was going on. And then after I found out, it all made sense. And as I started actually got to the fifth dimension, and it wasn't just ascending there, it just continued. And now, I exercise every day too. It's not like I just sit around. So that's with exercising. I only eat once a day, and it's one very light meal. I don't even eat meat anymore. I don't have anything against meat. I think everyone will see once they get to the fifth dimension, you just don't really need it anymore. Your body doesn't really crave it anymore. It just doesn't really sound good. What sounds good is more like avocados and different like vegetables, carrots, anything to go in a salad, cabbage, carrots, things like that. Um, I like to eat like salsa with it, and just like light things like a cheese quesadilla, banana and peanut butter, things like that. And so I just have one meal a day. But the point is all this started, and I just started eating less and less and lighter and lighter, and now I'm eating, one light meal a day. Is it that far out there that after I continue to ascend to the fifth dimension, once I'm all the way there, you're going to get most of your energy from, or eventually all your energy from sunlight? It's not even really that far out there to me. Um, I already make sure that I get AM sunlight every day. I believe that's important because I think our body's still going through this ascending process. The worst is already behind me. It's a lot easier now. But yeah, I do make sure I get the AM sunlight every day because I wouldn't be surprised. Nothing after all this, nothing really even surprises me anymore. After being politically awake and finding out all that stuff, hearing these conspiracy theories doesn't even surprise me. And then now going through this, hearing something like that sounds crazy, but it wouldn't even surprise me. And yeah, Earth Angels, after they get to the fifth dimension, they're programmed to awaken at a certain time. And when they get to the fifth dimension, this isn't just Earth Angels either. This is after everyone gets to the fifth dimension. You will be eating much less and your body will be lighter. It's not going to be, dark and dense and this low vibrational frequency on the third dimension. It's light. So this isn't just Earth Angels. Once everyone gets to the fifth dimension, you will be eating much less and you will be eating very light. And I mean, it makes sense. You look at people now, like, so when you're growing and you're a kid, kids eat more because they're growing. But if you think about it, like once we get older, we just continue to eat more. And what happens? You don't need all that. You don't need all that energy. You just gain weight. And it happens to so many people. It's like, I said that before I even knew about the fifth dimension. I was always like preaching about that. Like, do we really need all that? Where does it go? It just creates fat. So, but you won't even crave it. That's a good thing. The fifth dimension, people are going to absolutely love it. It's very easy to stay in shape. Your body almost, your age almost starts to reverse once you get to the fifth dimension. I've said this before, your eyes get very clear, starts with like your pupils, and your hair, your skin gets softer, like wrinkles start to go away. It's much easier, you're much healthier, lighter, literally lighter, and you have a light, healthy diet, so you're really healthier in every aspect. That's why I say it's heaven on earth. And it's not just that you'll feel better and look better, it's really everything. It's your energy too. The energy is light and love, and you get these energy surges that are very beautiful. And once you're ascending, before you're fully awake, you'll probably just, when you get the energy surges, it'll just be panic attacks and you won't like them. But after you ascend, the energy surges are all light and they're very beautiful. But yes, like I said, not just Earth Angels. Once anyone gets to the fifth dimension, very, very light diet. But I always compare all of this too with like superhero stuff. Justice League, Batman, Superman. That's another thing. Superman gets, I just found this out too. Superman gets a lot of his energy from the sun, from our sun. So it's just funny. There's so many parallels with superhero movies and shows and things like that with Earth Angels, or the fifth dimension has to do with all of us. It's really fascinating. But that's definitely interesting. That's where Superman gets most of his energy. And apparently, we already get energy from the sun. But, will this happen? Is it that far out there that once we get to the fifth dimension and fully ascend, that we'll be like Superman and get all of our energy from the sun? I don't think it's far out there at all. like I said, I'm eating like less and lighter, and you just don't crave heavy foods anymore. I don't even eat meat. So it's something that's very fascinating, and it's new to people. This is the fifth dimension. This isn't something like Earth Angels and fifth dimension. It goes together. Earth Angels were put here to get to the fifth dimension first, which can be tough because going through the symptom illnesses and things, you obviously don't know anyone else that's going through that, because you don't know any other Earth Angels at that time. You don't even know that you are one. But after that, at least people can reach out and say, hey, what was this like, and things like that. And it won't be as scary for other people, whereas Earth Angels are like the first people going through it. But yeah, for everyone, this is fascinating. No one even knows what an Earth Angel is, or what the fifth dimension is. This, I mean, in my opinion, from what I've seen, this is all brand new. All of this is new, and new and fascinating. And there's still some questions that I'm sure a lot of people have. There's still questions that I have, and we're gonna go through it all together. And there's a lot of very fascinating questions, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see about like the sun thing. Is this really true? It's guaranteed that you're gonna eat much less and eat much lighter, but are we going to end up getting all of our energy from the sun once you're fully there to the fifth dimension? That's definitely fascinating. But I'm gonna wrap this video up right here, guys. Stay tuned and subscribe to my channel.